I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho.
It's the
Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know they no contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to Thora. All the sons and all the daughters standing hard with big manotas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he forest. He running to the hills like a Philistine. Jihad hitting hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the debate league. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Ballin' and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Mito Kato Raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, armed open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, yeah. Death by kind, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Man, they know they no contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. Wow, what's that? Why didn't take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
Once again, putting it down for you and yours. And if I can be heard and no one's tempering my mic out there, yo, you've now tuned into another episode of the Lion's Den. As always, we give an honor to the Lord in Christ, from whom all positive thoughts flow. We give an honor to JJ 7000 and the Lioness, Sister Karima, for allowing I, Brother Malachiah, Big Baby Hebrew, along with the brother ready to talk raw, JT Raw, Yeshaya Da, to come into this forum and lend the weight of our statesmanship when we come through. As always, we want to thank you out there in Lion's Den for allowing us to come into your homes, your mind, soul, and cipher, and you're learning something you just might. Now, when you come into the Lion's Den, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let us know how you feel about us with the subscription and the like buttons being pressed, because they're absolutely free. And we do this absolutely free because we do it because we understand the sense of duty that we have to fulfill here. And you know, we come with the 7 eyes. That's right. independence, integrity, intelligence, inspiration, influence, insight, and information. You know we roll with the pride because we permanently ready and destroying evil. That's our own. And as always, the lion's den. We roll anti-coon because we are not no complete, obvious, obedient, yes, boss niggas. No coon over this way. So, without further ado, Brother JT Roy, Yeshaya Dog, what's on your mind, my brother?
What's on my mind is that we are here to talk and tackle an issue that's going on in Africa. Black American women being killed, murdered, I heard from the reports, putting things in their food or their drinks. See, let me break it off. That these people over there, not all of them, because some of them over there is Israelites. We ain't saying all of them, but a mass majority of them are Hamites over there. Whether it's Israel or Ham over there, a lot of them got beef with us in America, right? But them niggas will bring their ass over here to the States and reap the benefits of what our people over here fought for. That's my beef with their ass. Y'all ain't stood up and fought for nothing to come here, but you got a problem with us, man. So we gonna hit on this. Why they got so much hatred in it for our people in America? Because there's white supremacy all over the world. They teach all the nations all over the world to hate us in America who have done nothing to them. Let's keep it 100. I tell any Japanese man or woman, we didn't drop no bombs on you 79 years ago in 1945. You feel me? We didn't do that, but y'all got hatred for us. It's just going back like with the Boxers' Revolution, with the Chinese in Britain. They was kicking you Chinese in your ass. That wasn't us over there, but you hate us too. You understand? So we're going to tackle this issue. Karima, you got a video to play? Could you play that video so let the people know what's going on?
Okay, I'm gonna play the a little bit of it because it's it's like an hour, but I want to play a little bit into it, but I'm gonna put up the disclosure. Hold on, y'all.
But hit him with the fair use. Hit him with the fair use before you run it. Fair use, y'all. Fair use.
Just not me rambling. I have a dear associate there on the ground in Gambia who has been keeping me abreast of what's going on. The Lord gave you one and gave you 2 ears to listen very in tunely, if that's a word. But really, our sister, according to the report, let me go ahead and pull this up right here. 1 second. According to the report, let me go ahead and bring this up so you all can see this. This is just not me rambling. I have a dear associate there on the ground in Gambia who has been keeping me abreast of what's going on the ground with various different things of people dying and murder and crimes. And, even some good things that are going on there. But let me just go ahead and show you this right here that was forwarded to me. This was forwarded to me. So let me just go on over here. So we see here, one of the messages was that, of course, this message that was forwarded, a life for 80,000 Dalasi. It's a disgrace. Don't let anyone in your home, don't let anybody in your home to see anything you have or know you're holding any money. Now, right here, we see that police arrest suspect in the alleged murder of Shakina Chinadu. And it says, dated 17th of February, the police have on Saturday, February 17th, arrested a male suspect aged between 20 and 30 years old in connection with the murder of Shakina Chinadu, whose body was discovered in an incomplete compound under mysterious circumstances after being reported missing. The suspect is currently cooperating with the police in the ongoing investigations. The Ghana Police Force expresses its gratitude for the public support and collaboration in the police investigation. Together, we will continue to work towards keeping the Gambia safe. Now, I'm gonna play this audio track that this woman sent. Looking good, guys. That this woman sent. Let me let y'all listen to her. Just a quick message that was sent her, you know, and all that right there. Let's get into it. Whoops. If we go ahead and do this, let's go ahead and
oh, Russ, they got him. I came from the station. I saw him. You won't believe he did this. I had to keep looking at him, but it was for $80,000. He killed her for $80,000, £1,000. He went to her house with the keys afterwards, stole the money. So they've got him. Yeah, he's guilty as hell.
So we heard her say, you know, basically sharing how that she was there at the police, saw him, and the guy killed her, got her keys, and went in the house. Or could have been vice versa. We don't know, but I'll say this right here. I'm going to put this out here, just not for just women, really, just really for women, because, you know, sometimes, you know, men, and I've said this before, are going to take advantage of women if they don't have a man's headship. That's just how it is. I don't know how else to tell women this. You know, these women out here telling y'all, I don't need no man. You don't need no man. Okay. I know one thing. I need a woman. I need a woman. I don't know how it come out of a woman's mouth. I don't need no man. What? Really? I mean, who would not want someone there to protect, someone to provide, someone to assist, someone to love, someone? I mean, this shows you the craziness, what happens. But we're going to get into, really, let me tell you, since I've been here in Africa, what I found for my self-experience and others, the do's and don'ts. You know, the sister said, you can't let nobody in your house. You can't. Now, I'm not talking to everybody. People have found there are those who have been part of, they've built relationships with, or have a rapport with, that they will allow to, hey, Pops, how you doing? You okay? Yeah. I was in the office this morning. Well, hold on. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm in a live right now, Pops. I'm on live right now. I'm filming. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Okay. Yes. I didn't want Pops, you know, he's here with our beautiful family, Max and them from Columbus, Ohio, his uncle. He's kind of hard of hearing, needs his hearing aids and stuff, but he's about to share a story. I didn't want to go live because I don't know what he's going to say. But anyway, beautiful people are here. Let me say this right here. So people build a rapport, have a relationships with other people, but you got to be careful when you travel in the world. People will set you up because you got to realize that when we go to other countries, I don't care what country, people think everybody got all this money and think they're rich or whatever. But there's one thing that is true. For the most part, you coming in as a tourist or as an outsider, a foreigner, they know you probably got more money than they got. And you was, my wife said, why would a person kill somebody for $1,000? I said, well, criminals aren't smart. And you know how far $1,000 go to somebody? So let me give you some pointers, y'all. Okay, how do I navigate? Typically, my wife just says sometimes, you tell too much business on the YouTube. You told people how much you made on YouTube, right? Sometimes I try to help people out and share with them. They could do YouTube, and this is the idea, maybe what you can make or whatever. This is that, but you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip when you ain't got it on them. But they can go ahead and use you as hostage, this and that. You can't get nothing that ain't there. For those who might be, you understand when your money's locked up, people, readily available cash is, people got to understand, you got to know how to navigate. But in saying that, many of us, we go around places and yet you got your designer clothes on. Sometimes you out in public and bringing out your cash and you go and you get your land and you're building this luxurious house. And people watch those trucks go by and unloading furniture and TVs and whatever. Some people will even follow you just to keep an eye on you. How many videos have I done and people's houses got robbed, broken into, stolen, TVs, computers, cell phones? Something as simple as a cell phone can bring somebody $50 that they don't have. So you got to have your head on swivel. You can't trust nobody, not your dada, your maid, your cleaning service, your security. You can't trust them. You just can't, because they'll be the ones who set you up. Now, there again, to each his own. I know people have built their rapport with other people they're doing business with, and they have confidence in those local people who have treated them well. Believe me, I have a couple of people that I have confidence in them to do the right thing, but I know when a human being is in a desperate situation, you're the first one they're looking at. When hard times comes, they looking at you. They looking at you. And money make people act funny. So you got to keep that in the first foremost of your head. If this person becomes desperate and there ain't no way out for them, no answer, they are going to look at you. Now, some might come ask you, can you help them? And there are some who's just going to try to take. Just how it is. So we must understand that the people in your circle, you can't typically trust them. Second thing, there are wolves everywhere. Even African Americans are here in Africa taking advantage of their own people because they're desperate. They have little money to support themselves, and they got to figure out ways they can go ahead and make money by scamming other people so they can stay right where they are as long as they can as possible. So what? They do frivolous deals, land scams. They do fraudulent business tactics, have fraudulent business tactics, and I've seen it time and time again. Your own people will take from you. Because why? You're desperate. You're desperate to come to Africa and try to get land. And I told people, land ain't going nowhere. Stop trying to be in a rush. You better come to Africa and set out the scene. You see, people ask me, well, Go Black, why haven't you bought land? I'm not in a rush to buy no land. I buy property in communities, in dwellings where it's like you got more eyes than me out here on land that I'm surrounded by strangers who are licking their chops looking at me. For me, I navigate differently than other people. Not saying that people do it wrong or they do the different. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying for me, why? I got a security mindset because I'm a pessimistic type of guy. I'm not the pessimistic. I'm not the optimistic type of person. I don't find good in people first. I find the flaw first. Why? I was developed that way when I was in security forces, in intelligence, and in the security realm. You don't look for the good in people first. You find the flaw. Once you find the flaw, now you know how to deal with people. You see, my wife is an optimistic type of woman. She wants to find good in everybody. No, not me. Not me. I find the flaw in the person. Then I know. So when I sit back, I listen, I study, I watch. This person told me that story, and now they told me a different story, the same story, but in a different way. Oh, okay. I'm on guard with them. Or they cut corners. Oh, this person cuts corners. They're a little bit off the cuff of honesty. They rather go ahead and try to be under the radar, do a little bit deceivious things. Oh, okay, all right. Why? Because I'm not off limits to them. If they lie to somebody, they're going to lie to me. Deceptive to somebody, they're going to be deceptive to me. Why? What makes me special that they're not going to do that? Please spare me. So I study people. I watch people. I give them enough just to watch them to see, are they even trustworthy? Drop a 10 in front of them. Drop a little something. See if they're honest. Just because you African American don't mean I'm gonna let you into my house. Just because you are supposedly in the struggle, not gonna let that means that I trust you. No way. Sorry, Charlie. It takes time for me to even have confidence. Like I say, I don't trust nobody, but confidence in you. And I'm here to tell you, if you ain't about the Most High, why? Because that shows me you have no moral value or ethics. That don't mean that everybody who says Lord, Lord is really following the Lord. I'm saying I watch the fruit that you bear. That's what I do. We so quick to want to go ahead and attach to people when we don't even realize that many people who are coming to Africa are damaged goods. We all traumatized. How in the world you're not traumatized coming from a country like Western world? Every man for himself. Do what you got to do to get ahead. You look and don't trust nobody. Or when I say trust nobody, you looking at everybody with a side eye. So then when you come here, the first thing people want to gravitate is to each other and not realizing, no. Carry your own weight. I don't need you. Get yourself together. But we don't do that. We want to sing Kumbaya with each other, and we want to go ahead and, sing all these little Negro spirituals. And then thinking we got something in common because we all in Africa, and not realizing that, what? People need to sit still and deal and be real so that you can heal. Did I just rhyme, y'all? Yes, I did. But I'm saying, if we understand and we coming into foreign lands, there are the sharks, the parasites, the predators who sit and lie in wait on you so that they can go ahead and take advantage of. Don't you know, back in America, you had the same people. There are those who will sit back like leeches and want to suck off of you. They want to take advantage of you. Oh, brother, what do you need? Oh, I know somebody who knows somebody who can help. Oh, that's all right, brother. That's all right. You know what's amazing that the Most High has done for me? It is amazing when you are not in a rush or in fear, or you're not trying to hurry and get things done. Says my wife understands when I say don't force nothing. She gets it now. Because when you try to, you are moving the Most High out the way and allowing the Most High to bring to you what you need. It'll come to you. As long as you are in alignment with righteousness, it will come into your lap. It just happens that way. But you gotta have a spirit of discernment, because not all folks are good folks. Not all opportunities are good opportunities. Not all money is good money. Not all deals are good deals. I was just, I was over here and I told one of my brothers, I said, yeah, I just went over here to this furniture store, man. I said, I bought this furniture. I said, man, they love to see me because I know they're probably taking advantage of me, because they're like the only one in town and you can't even comparable shop. So, I caught them in their own act because, I know how to play the game. You go in and sometimes they may have other workers that are there. So you asked about the price. They give you the price. I said, okay, no, not right now. Come back. There's different workers. What's the price? Oh, they give you a different price. So now I got some way of seeing, okay, what's the difference? And then they take you into the boss. You sit down and you be like, no, give me some, like, give me, I want some discounts, whatever. But it's all right because, to them getting over is like 12, 10, 20 bucks. And I'm like, okay, well, convenience for me to get it because I need it. Okay, you might have got that 10 bucks out of me. It's all right because I did my due diligence as best as I could. So we must know that there are people lying waiting, trying to get your money. That's probably the biggest percentage what they want from you. Now, women, y'all got to be careful because we know men are out here trying to get in between the legs. And men, we know that there are women out here trying to get what's between your pockets. Women don't care about getting with you in the bed. I'm going to tell you, that's being real. Men do, but the men also has another component. When we're talking about African men, of course, want that woman, but I'm going to say this right here. Africa's sexuality is not like America's sexuality. It's not. That don't mean nothing to them. That don't mean I'm starting to see them now trying to act like it does. Like I said, you don't see Africans walking around holding hands and kissing and, gloomy eyed and love and all that right there. That's not African. And any person who come and tell you that, they tripping. Like I said, I've been to 33 African countries. Most countries are not stuck in that bull crap. Love, oh, I love you. I love you so much, my sister. That's not African. They're not caught on that. What they're really interested in is trying to connect with you, right? Because you have something that they don't have. And that's what? Something different, maybe a different opportunity, a green card, money, opportunity to go to America or UK or whatever that is. That's what they seek. Now, I'm not speaking for everybody that might be married to an African. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for the most part, let's keep it real. I'll say this right here. Marriage anywhere is a business deal. It really is. Why else would you get connected with somebody? For what? If you're not connecting with somebody for what they can provide, protect, be a helper, build, that's all business. And it was business scripturally. It was. I want to bear fruit. I want this woman to bring forth my children, my lineage. I want this woman to help and assist me build my kingdom. And the woman is like, I want this guy right here because he has such a thing. He's able and capable. He provides and can protect me, and he can do well by my children. That's a business deal. Ain't no love. What love got to do with it? Not at all. So in navigating in Africa, you better believe there are people who want to attach themselves to you. I call it the so-called scavenger. The scavenger people. These are ones who scavenge. Those people who can't do for self, they'll find those who can do for them. And they'll take advantage of you. And there are those who are able to do for self, and they might be like, you know what? Hey, okay, I see this man, I see this woman, and I can connect with them because, you know, they standing on their own. And you know what? We can maybe take further than what my ideals are, whatever. Still a business deal. Somebody says a contract. It's still that. Marriage is a contract. Why do you think they have you sign paperwork? It's a contract. No matter what people think. So, but I see so many, man, there is, here in Tanzania, goodness gracious, the amount of single women I run across. Men, these women out here looking, some don't want to be bothered, but there are those who do. And y'all sisters who are, I'm telling you all right now, be careful. Because our sisters, 6 of them in the last year and a half in Gambia was gone. Some mysteriously by gone out of here. Let me say this right here, true as a security, because I know there's been a couple of people who have mentioned this. You got to be careful who you eat from. Gambia, Ghana is known. People will put stuff in your food. You got to be very careful when you are being entertained. I ain't talking about going out to restaurants and stuff like that. We're talking about when you're going out into private places or in parties or other people's private dwellings. You got to be careful. I mean, you know, brothers are finding this out in daggone South America, in Medellin, in Cartagena. These, not I should be laughing, but when you think you getting a woman, you think you all that, and they set you up and put a pill in your drink, and then you go out, they knock you out by the pill, and you wake up, your wallet's gone, and everything's gone. And all the while you thought because you met them on some dating site, and this is the oldest trick that's been going on for the last 15 years, but because we're new at traveling, you got taken. Y'all remember when for those who are old enough, I remember back in the 70s, my mom was, you know, when we got up in about close to the 80s and we were out to go out, be at our friends, or mom let us go to, you know, some little wing ding little party and was said, don't you ever leave your drink out of your sight. Because people put that, you know, back then it was the acid, you know, it was the acid that take you on a trip, you know, and then somebody take advantage of you. Or, you know, for the women, it was the what they call it, what the name of the drug was, and women get raped, you know, date rape drug. That's what they used to call it, you know, and you got to be careful. That's still around. And there are people who will take advantage of you. Yeah. Somebody said Spanish fly. There you go. Yeah. Mackie. Yep. Uh-huh. Of course, the Spanish fly. That was the old name, the Spanish fly. Yep. Spanish, Spaniards, South America. That's where it came from. So, you know, we have to be very cautious in navigating through. And so, you know, the other thing I'm going to say right here is that, you know, sometimes you don't have no choice but to lean on somebody to help and assist you. Sometimes I've been in those situations many of time. You know, it's like, Lord, you're going to have to watch over me on this one because that's my daily prayer anyway, you know. And, you know, have I been taken advantage of? Yeah, I've been taken advantage of. In, you know, in trusting in somebody, you know, I did a video too. When I was in Ethiopia, this brother from America, right, from the same hometown. And, you know, we go into this place and it's, you know, there, and he takes me to this so-called little hoe house, I guess. First we go there and we just sitting and, you know, playing music, and he's getting some drinks and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden the women come in, and then the women in there just standing there, he, and then they start dancing and stuff. And little me, you know, I'm like, I'm watching, but I'm caught in the conversation as guys just talking. But then after it all said, they bring the bill. And the bill was like $200 and something. I said, $200. But come to find out, oh yeah, the drinks, yeah, it's for the drinks and it's for the women. And you can pick any woman you want. I said, yo, I ain't from here. I'm not here for that. Are you crazy? I'm not here. But there again, you know, this guy didn't know me. I didn't know him. And he thinking he coming from America. This brother right here, you know, he probably want a woman, whatever, this and that. I'm like, brother, you don't even know. No, I'm not even about that mess. But there again, you know, you got to keep in mind, people don't know you and you don't know them. And many people assume you're coming because I've been approached in many countries. Brother, you look for a woman. I'm about to go to Asia and I know they're going to hit me up. Well, I'll be with my wife, so thank goodness. But, you know, when you walk in single, people come up to you. When I was down there in Cartagena, South America, when I was in Dominican Republic, they come to you. Oh, brother from America. Yo, we got the girlies. We got this. Whatever you want. What are you looking for? We have everything for you right here, brother. Oh, yeah, they assume. And I'm like, no, I ain't that type of dude. I'm not out here for that. No. What? You're not here for no girls? No, I'm not here for no girls. What? What's wrong with you? Oh, do you want the boy? We have boys too. Nah, I don't swing that way. Oh, we have whatever. What do you want? Nothing. You want weed? No. You don't want weed, drugs, cocaine, everything. They assume you come in for a good time, partying, drugs, sex, and dancing and party. This is what they assume. So you got to remember, many people, when they see you come in, they assume you coming for these things. You got to be on point. You got to be letting them know that I'm not here for that. Because that's what they assume. Somebody put laughing faces. Yes. If you ain't here for girls, then you're here for boys. We got that too. No, this brother didn't come for that. So you got to always think about, how does the people perceive you when you're there in their country? Because they're assuming, one, you got the money. Two, you're here for a good time. Three, you know, you probably want to go ahead and spend on doing these mischievous things. So you got to be on point when you come and realize people perceive you as being what the others have come and done. So that's another point. What else can I share with you all? I got 2 more minutes and I'm out, or 3 more minutes. I'm out. I'm doing this tour, as you all see, right? I hate to call it a tour because, you know, I'm not trying to, this is a family get
other people's
American lady dwellings. Colombia. You know what? At first, everything was okay, but she predicted she had a stalker. She was going around all over the world telling people that somebody was stalking her and somebody wanted to. And nobody believed her. Some folks have even thought she was crazy. Then, months later, she dies. Well, you will look at the film, you will say it's well orchestrated, well executed, well written, bravo. But then, what if I told you it's not a movie? It's not a movie script. There are no actors. It's the truth, because that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, even Hollywood script writers couldn't make up what we're about to talk about.
Pow.
Rewind! Today, we're talking about the life of Anja Africa, also known as Andrea Martin. From her accent, it seems like she moved from the East Coast, most notably New York, to come to the Gambia. She was excited. She even dressed in the African garb. She seemed to be a strong spiritual person who loved the community. So that's why she came to Gambia, like so many other women. And of course, I've always told you on this channel, ladies, that coming to Africa by yourself might not.
Hi, Parade. My name is Carly. We're in sunny Florida. We are delivering a cute little puppy to
not be the best idea. But she came anyway. She was really there fellowshipping with the community until one day she started to deal with the new man that she felt she was vibing with. Now, let me stop the show there. She talked about the fact that whenever she came to the Gambia, that she felt that somebody was watching her. Let's check it out.
A lot of it is related to single women in the Gambia. So first, let me give you a little just preview of what happens when you come to Gambia single, okay? You may have it in your mind that you're not trying to date anyone. You just come in here to live your best life. Well, honey, from the time you get your feet on the ground, and I'm talking from the airport, people already have their eyes on you, okay? They know what area you're going to. It's been reported where you're going to be living. There'll be that one person that thinks, well, I'm going to cash cow.
That's interesting. And this is a warning that she put out in the Gambia. But let's continue. She started dating this man, a younger man, I'm assuming. Then she found out that something was off with him. And this is why she said this.
It only hit me today because I was like, I have a stalker. I have a stalker and I haven't told anyone. And it's not healthy. So let me just tell y'all what's going on. Okay, so I was seeing someone and I thought us meeting was like, you know, a spiritual thing. The bond, like we connected, we have good conversation, but there was something about this individual, but I could not put my finger on what it was. But, you know, I figure you're getting to know, take it, you know, keep him at a distance, but get to know him. So the more I get to know him, my spiritual abilities are coming in at the same time. So now I'm starting to have divinations. And when I tell you what I saw, y'all gonna be like, I saw this individual dealing with same-sex orgies. I saw this individual in different relationships. I saw a lot of children around, and I mean, everything I'm seeing is nude. Okay, so now I'm thinking, hold up, this individual's in a cult. This is not I'm just a normal person. This is a foot soldier for the devil.
The scary thing is that she felt that he was involved in something else that was shady.
We need to wrap this situation up. He says, what do you mean? I said, there are such things as soulmates, twin spirits, and karmics. I said, you are a karmic. And he was like, what? I said, yeah, you are probably someone who killed me in a past life. He was just like, why would you say that? I said, because I see exactly who you are. I said, you're a demon. Straight up, you a demon. I see who you are. I see your sexual preferences. I see I see all of you. It's in the tiles. When I do water divination, I can see you. So me seeing who you are knows that I don't want nobody like you around me. I know what my journey is, and my journey does not include anybody energy harvesting off of me, trying to be part of my legacy, trying to steal what I'm trying to build. I don't want nobody like that around me. And he was so hurt. When I tell you his eyes filled up, they got real bloodshot red. And he was like, I can't believe I'm hearing this right now. I'm just in shock. I said, well, I'm gonna need you to process that because I stand by what I say. Let me tell y'all something. Do you know every time this man talked that white dog flipped on his back?
What? That's right. She felt that he was in a cult. And when she tried to break up with him, well, this is what he started doing.
They would even have people that try to get you to drink or eat from them. Let me tell you, I don't eat from places no more. Ever since I realized that this individual was stalking me, I said, you know what? I don't see him, but I know he is watching me. And sure enough, what he was doing was hiring the people that are working around me. There's 3 houses being constructed around me. He's hiring the construction workers and having them watch me and report when I am leaving, when I'm coming back. When I would go to walk in the woods, I would feel like someone is following me. Sure enough, he's telling these people when I go on the beach that own the restaurants, look and see where she's going. Look and see who she's talking to. Mind you, I'm always alone. So that's probably not the best thing either. I know everybody, but I move by myself. So this is more than somebody, you will have people latch onto you and they will harvest energy from you.
But stop the show. She had also talked about this on her channel before, about the domestic violence that goes on in the Gambia towards women from the diaspora.
Greetings, family. So I'm here.
Are you feeling dissatisfied and unfulfilled in your current job, no matter how hard you work? Are you looking for?
I'm here today to talk about the domestic violence that is taking place on the continent that no one seems to be talking about. A lot of folks come on talking about relationships and dating on the continent, but there are situations where sisters are coming over here and dating Gambian men and realizing that they're not who they thought they were, okay? So that representative has left the building. After, I guess, a few days, weeks, they find out that the individual that they're with is possessive, unstable, physically aggressive. These individuals, when they are told they no longer want to see these men, are being abused. These men are forcing their way into their compounds, into their homes, and no one's stopping them. Because the logic is when you get involved with somebody that person now sort of possesses you or has access to you whenever they want.
Not trying to say I told you so or anything, but this is serious business. Anyways, she felt that somebody was watching her wherever she went. She felt that also somebody might be poisoning her food. And she kept on telling people about this. She kept on talking about the issues that was going on in the Gambia. But I want to go back to this stream because she was still living and she wasn't in so much a fear of her life. She felt that she could make it, but she did talk about another sister that died unexpectedly, and her name was Audrey Davis.
There was one sister here, I didn't even know her, but in a way I did, because it seemed like every place I had ever been and did a video, this sister was doing videos the same way. So we was like really had a lot in common, but I didn't know her. Her name was Audrey Davis. So all I hear is this sister is supposed to be getting married in 1 week. All of a sudden, the sister turns up dead. She's 54 years old. How? From what I heard, she didn't have any health problems, computer equipment. She's buying land and chickens. Her name was Audrey Davis. And I believe the channel she had was Soul Star Healing, something like that.
So then I started to go and look and find out who Audrey Davis was. She was a very beautiful and attractive lady. Here is Audrey Davis when she was living.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Solar Sistar channel. It's your girl Solar Sistar coming to you once again with another video. Guys, I wanted to come on here and just share with you a little information about the plans that I have for the land that was recently purchased in the village. Before we move forward though, if you would, go ahead, thumbs up the video, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell if you'd like to be made aware of upcoming videos, and feel free to share with anyone you think might benefit. So guys, I mentioned in the video entitled What's Been Going On Lately that there was some land that was purchased in the village. We actually demarcated that land last week. That was hilarious. There's a little short video showing some of that, but the land is beautiful, so peaceful.
She was getting ready to get married to a younger Gambian man, but let's go back to see what Anja Africa said what happened with that.
So I ended up just doing a post and, you know, a couple of other things for the sister. And then we ended up talking to her best friend on the phone. We get on the phone with the best friend. And the best friend says to me, Andrea, did you know her? And I said, no, but I feel like that could have been me. I don't need to know her. So let me say, yes, that's my sister. Okay. So she said, well, you know, the husband told me an odd story. I said, what husband? The man she's supposed to marry. She said he was mad because he was calling the family, telling the family in the States, y'all are too selfish. Why won't you send for her body so I can accompany the body back to the States? Do y'all hear this? All the man had to say to the family, he is Gambian. Why haven't you sent for her body yet so I can come back with the coffin? That's what he had to say to the family. So when I talk to the sister now, the sister says to me, the girl, her friend, she says, do you know how she died? I said, I don't know, but I feel like it had something to do with her heart. And she said, how do you know that? I said, what do you mean, how do I know? She said, the husband called me, the fiance, and said he had to jump up and pee and go to the bathroom. And when he came back, she was having a heart attack. Is that not what happened to me when I ran to the bathroom? I said, okay, I'll see what time it is. She's trying to tell me something. So she's going to communicate with me again. Then another time, so we had that conversation. We talked about, organizing, talking to the rest of the family to see if we could put the clues together.
Harbor Freight knows skill is important because on any given day, we're all mechanics.
About a week later, I have another dream where the sister comes to me and she shoves a plate of food in my stomach so hard that the pain woke me up out my sleep. And I said, whoa, sis, I'm new to this. I'm gonna need you to kind of be a little easy with me, but I get it. So I believe that the sister was poisoned. Okay, she was poisoned, and all these different stories that this fiance is telling to people is because he is the one responsible for it. So fast forward, he now has her land. He had the house that she paid for how many years? This is what they do here. So, I'm like, just stop.
Audrey Davis met her fate in the Gambia. We don't know how she died, but Anja Africa somehow got sick. And I saw this GoFundMe. Somebody sent this to me, I think a day or so before she died. And she was in the hospital. She wasn't responsive. She passed away. Her son, I don't know if he had to come from New York City or the States to come and get the body, but it was a big mess. Some people believe that, she might have had a stroke or she could have been poisoned. But this is like the fifth lady in Gambia from the African-American community or from the larger diaspora who has passed away in Gambia. This is not to throw shade at anybody from the Gambia. I know that anybody can die anywhere. You can die in the States. There was a big shooting at the Kansas City Super Bowl parade. We know that there are shootings that happen at colleges and everything like that. This is not to scare you from the Gambia, but it should put you on notice. It should make you become alert. And if you're a lady that is traveling to the Gambia by yourself, you should really think about that very seriously. You should probably only do so if you're a married woman or if you're a woman about to get married. That's the one thing I can say, because I know people are going to hop in the comments and say, hey, you know what? Nothing's happening to me in the Gambia. Everything's okay for me. But that doesn't mean that everything won't be okay for someone else. And we have to really be honest here when we talk about our positioning in African countries. Now listen, stop the show. I love Uganda. I live and work in Uganda. I am not going to leave Uganda. But there is a certain way that I move in Uganda. It's a certain things that I go by, and I keep myself to a certain extent, and I shield certain things around me so I don't meet certain implications. Now, I'm not saying that these people do not do that, but you still have to realize that as much as you are back on the motherland, you're still a foreigner. That is going to be the case. All right. There's opportunities here. There's a lot of things you can do here. There's great things happening. But remember, you are a foreigner. And I keep telling y'all this. I keep seeing so many sisters, that come, they're older, they get involved with a younger, usually broker man, and they don't know what they're getting into. And of course, they end up taking care of the guy. And they could be in cases where they're abused or something happens to you. You don't really know what you're dealing with. And like my brother Dynas Tamir says, and I always tell you this, wealthy guys and in that country, they're already taken for the most part. There are not many men that's just hanging around Africa that can just really provide for a lady on an American standard. If you're an older lady, you're 30, 40-year-old lady, a lot of the guys that you would be interested in that have money are already gone. All right, you can kind of forget about that. So you have to come in mind and understanding that, like I said, you can be followed in certain places. People can try to target you. They know that you can live alone. And of course, as a woman, you could be considered a weaker link. That's just how it is. And don't try to say that I'm hating on you or I'm hating on women, because again, what is your family going to say if you come back dead or really hurt? They're going to want you to make sure that you can come back and see your family, right? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. So guys, take heed to what's going on in these places. Take an understanding, ask people what's going on in these places, because I don't want you to become the next victim. So guys, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back here on Ken Guidance. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.
Timing is everything.
Yep. My thing is, y'all need to stay over here and work things out with us over here. Because what you running for over there? You know what I mean? A lot of y'all ending up dead. I mean, this should be a wake-up call to the rest of y'all. You can't run away. Can't run away from us. We need to build something with you over here. That's over here, that was born over here, that came over here. All right? They support white supremacy over there too. And they hate you over there just like same way. You know what I mean? So
did JT get knocked out?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I'll wait for him to jump back in. I was going to just time it after he finished. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I definitely caught most of it. And I was going to agree with what he was saying, because see, I was one of those people some years ago jumping on the bandwagon of getting the hell up out of here and jumping ship. But then I realized something, like we were talking about earlier today. How are we going to do that when we can't even fix the little small problems that we have over here? So to go to a whole nother territory that's far for us, how are we going to make it over there when we can't even get together and get along over here? And it's even worse over there. And you're seeing it for yourself. The brother's like, I don't trust nobody. But he has a system, I guess, over there that pretty much works for him.
Right. And from the looks of it in his background, it was a whole bunch of Europeans in the background.
I caught that too. I definitely caught that too. Good. That's not JT, it's Mr. Jackson. Shalom, Mark, you want to say something?
Yeah, shalom, brother. Yo, I'm back. Yo, it seemed to me I got a cyber stalker. And whenever I'm doing something constructive, that all of a sudden everything around me starts going down. But anyway, look, those two videos are very interesting, you know. And I'm glad that Karima had them on deck so that everyone can see. But look, let me just say this to you. What's happening to African American, Black American women is not isolated to just Africa. Okay, since 2014, for the last 10 years now, okay, there's now been on record almost 200,000+ Black American women that are missing here in the United States of America. That's at last count. At last count. Now we're talking about in a whole decade, almost 200,000+ Black American women are missing in this country, America. Okay, and not just that. We're also talking about the fact that here in America, you know, what's happening in Africa, I'm looking at what's happening here in America. Kentucky, Tennessee, New York. We're talking about Delaware. We're talking about Ohio. We're talking about in LA,
Mississippi, Alabama.
Mississippi. All right, Alabama. Yo. There are numbers of black women that are being killed in these hospitals. Okay, right along with black babies turning up dead. Now, to hear this, now I had no idea this was going on and popping off in Africa. But what we're trying to show you is a pattern. See, when something happens, two or more things happen, and they have no connection, there's a thing called a coincidence. But now, when you see something happening time and time and time again, nonstop, that's a pattern. So we're looking at a pattern, y'all, of black American women being targeted and laid out. Like I said, this 10 years ago, this thing, it was at last count 175,000 black women were missing. And that was 10 years ago. And 10 years later, we got almost 200 plus thousand. Yo. And here in the United States of America, you had the FBI and CIA saying they've been quietly investigating this phenomenon. Quietly. You will be doing this publicly. What am I showing you? With all the states that I've named. Look, I can't prove anything, but you got to make me understand how is it that time and time again you look up, black women are being disproportionately killed in United States of American hospitals, right along with the children that they're having. Now, wait a minute. Have we ever heard this before? I take you back to Egypt. Remember in ancient Egypt, when you read the story of Moses, if you believe that story in that account, when the Pharaoh, which was Ramses II, he was so concerned about the fact of the Israelites, because that's who we are, and I make no qualms in saying who we are. He was so concerned about the growth and the population of the children of Israel at the time. He said, look, if we don't subdue these people, they're going to overtake us and run us out of ours. And we all know the story of what happened. But in that time frame when it was prophesied a Savior would come from among the people of Israel to lead them out of Egypt, what did Ramses put into effect? He put into an edict, a law. He wanted all the Egyptian midwives who were delivering Israelite babies to kill the children, kill the boys in particular, from newborn to 3 years of age. And as an added bonus, maybe kill the women too. And a lot of the Egyptian midwives, they wasn't with that, but there was some who were down with it. And what am I saying? What am I alluding to? When the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun, and there's nothing new under the sun, that's not being said in vain. It's not being said in vain. And some of y'all may be wondering why I'm yelling. Forgive me if I'm coming up real loud, but look, I got a gremlin out here. I got a cyber stalker, and I'm not playing. When I say that, he or she always got a bug up their ass. When I come here on the Lions Den, all of a sudden my mic don't work. All of a sudden I get disconnected. So bear with me on this. But anyway, moving on. What I'm showing you all is that this is not new. But it's disturbing now that our leaders are not talking about this. It's disturbing that the FBI and the CIA are well aware of what is happening to black women, okay? Not only here in America, but internationally as well. But yet I don't hear, this is the first time I'm hearing of what's going on in Africa. You know, because you have other black voices that are talking about how happy they are when they travel to Africa, how good they got it going on in Africa, how people in Africa are hospitable. But now I'm hearing this. But it does not shock or surprise me. But what is shocking and surprising is how a lot of people are not talking about what's happening here in the States. But I'm glad this is being you know what? I was kind of reluctant to want to even come here today on the show. I was in a lazy spirit. But I'm glad, as always, Yeshua he had the remedy to, put a fire in my butt and get me back on tune. But I don't want to be too long-winded, but I'm just laying out that this is not just a coincidence. This is not just something happening. Yo, this is a pattern, man. And they're coming for us. And I'm going to say these other nations are coming for us. See, it's not by accident, nor it's by grand design that you have all these Ku Klux Klansmen and all kind of other militia groups in the police force gunning down unarmed black men, women, and children as well. All this is linked together. Okay, it's not by accident. All this is a pattern, man. And the question becomes now, what are we going to do about it? Talking about it is one thing, but now putting it to action, a much needed military base and defense mechanism. Okay, sure, praying to God, praying to the Lord is one thing. The Lord, he going to defend Israel. Defend us. That's one thing. But he also helps those who help themselves.
Solution.
I'm gonna land my plane, man. But yo, this is truly.
Salute. I got mute up for a second. The solution is the Most High need to send that power that we was talking about a couple of days ago with Elder Kazak. That's how we gonna get things done. Talking, the time for talk is over, man. We need to be doing some things to put these nations' ass on heat. Put this heat on these nations, man, for the shit they doing, man. Okay? Whether it be over here or over there. We need that power, man, from on high to put our foot up in these nations' ass. All right? Give it to a select men. Not everybody, but the men you know that's going to do the right thing do the right thing with it. That's what we need right now, man. Yo, man, too much of our people is getting killed, murdered, destroyed by all these damn heathen ass nations and these men that we claiming as our brothers. I want them all taken out the goddamn way, man. Finish with this shit. You understand? That's why I be going hard the way I do, because there ain't no time to be bullshitting no more, man. We dying at a high ass rate, man. And I'm sick of seeing what I'm seeing every damn day. I want something done, man. I don't want to talk about nothing. I want to physically do it. So send that power on high down here and give it to the men that you know that's going to do the right thing with it. And we'll get the damn job done. I don't want to talk no more, man. Talking is up. It's over, man. Actions speak louder than words. I want to bring action to the table. That's what I want to do.
And I couldn't agree with you more, because like I said, now the time we got to take a real good look at what's happening. The fact that I'm here in Gambia, you got Ghana, Nairobi, and all, you got these regions that this is occurring. And the fact that, okay, the second show was that the clip that was shown was by a influencer, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Okay, look, I didn't know he was aware of what was transpiring, but yo, man, look, something has now got to give. Like I said, this is a pattern. Like I said, 200,000+ black women are missing. But hold up though, it's not just isolated though. This is not just isolated to Black American women, okay? We're talking about what's popping and going on, and this is what's crazy to me, man.
Women dying in Brazil, man.
Tight ass leaders that were supposed to be leading us in the Congressional Black Congress and all the CBC. They're not talking about what's popping off in Jamaica, Trinidad, the Virgin Islands, St. Lucia, St. Croix.
Women dying in Brazil, man.
Brazil, bro. What? And this is all happening. A pattern, man. And no one is saying anything about it like they should be saying it on a global and national. Okay. Brazil. You said Brazil.
No, that was the revert. I already said that.
But hold up. Let me add Philadelphia. Okay.
New York.
Indian reservations. This is not an isolated incident. This is a pattern, man. And we not up here on no conspiracy theory. We ain't dealing with a theory. We're dealing with a conspiracy, though. And when you look up the word conspiracy, it means acts, evil acts that are intentionally designed and planned.
Revert, I already said that.
And say what? I'm sorry, say again.
Now somebody playing with the mic because I already said that, man. I was already muted.
Something that's planned, man. Something that is actually planned. What are we dealing with? Gonna do intentional murder together. You can't see what's happening. Pull the wool. Land my plane. Go.
He said that, man.
I told you, it's probably out of cyber stalk out here, man. Every time I mute up, let someone else talk, my mic get open. Then when I try to talk, it'll freeze up. So I apologize if you're feeling the residual effects of that. I'm trying to work it out right now as we speak. But anyway, you had the floor, Yeshida.
Yeah, you're sharp, man. You got something. Want to hear what you got to say on that? If you're there.
Well, if you don't
wait, hold on.
Okay, go. Well, okay, if you don't have anything to say about it, I got plenty to say. I'm long-winded as all hell.
Let me say something quick, man.
Then go.
And then I'll give you the floor back. Hey, look, man. Our faith must be intact, but he got to do something, man, to boost it up. I want to do things, man, now. I don't want to be in the business of talking. I ain't no businessman. I'm about doing. And the only way I'm going to see things get done, man, because listen, it's time to bring forth judgment to this earth for the evil deeds that's being taken place on this earth right now. I don't give a damn what your situation, what your woman is. Nigga, you ain't got no right to take a life. Period. You understand? You need real men on this planet that ain't gonna tolerate no shit like that. You understand? Whether it be over here or wherever. Now, my beef with these people over there, we're going to deal with America and Africa. My beef with them over there is, y'all got a beef with us over here. When the white man went over to all your goddamn countries in Africa and use his white supremacist tactics to enslave your mind. You understand? All that shit they done did to you, but you niggas ain't got no beef with them. They crying in South Africa now, these white folks talking about, hey, we losing right. You ain't got no business over there. You got damn Holland or Amsterdam. That's your goddamn country. You should be over there. It's time for him to send this heavenly power down here so we can get things done. Job done. Move niggas out the way who causing nothing but havoc and problems. I want their ass out the way. You understand? I want people that when they learn this walk, they know they being taught by the right men and men that ain't gonna play no games with them and play no tricks on them and try to extort them and rob them of their spiritual conscience. That's what I want. That's mean you got to move them punks out the way. That's causing all the problems. And this bullshit that's going on over there, rain fire on that goddamn place, man, and kill some of them niggas over there that's doing that. This is insane what's going on over there and over here. I seen a video of a couple days ago, a woman in her own house got shot by some racist ass you know what, and then reloaded and shot her again. What's going on here, man?
Yeah,
I don't want to go at him like this. Hold on, one more. I'll let you get it. It's time for the Father. Hey, man, it's time for you to get down because your people's life here is at stake, man. I want you to prove to me that you give a damn. I want to see results, and I want to see judgment on people who deserve it coming, that got it coming. I want to see this. Then I ain't going to talk on it no more. Good.
Yeah, look, like I said, I saw the video you talking about where the two white police officers, two white women police officers unloaded on that woman. It was about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. They come by according to a 911 call about a suspicious breaking and entering or whatever. What happened was the woman simply her and her daughter forgot the key. They had broke the glass to the door to get in, and they were in there in the place, had the lights on and everything. The cops come by, see her, roaming about, and allegedly she had a gun in her. According to one of them, she had a gun in her hand. They just started unloading, but they had a clear, visible, look into the living room, and they claimed she had a gun. Now, why would she have a gun? A gun, but when they shot her and they gained access to the place, no gun was found. Lying. But you know what? This is a continual pattern. And that's why I'm stressing this. Now I know we have to be very careful what we say, in regards to when we express ourselves here. Freedom of speech, but responsible speech. But look, I'm calling for justice, okay? Justice on all levels. Because now the time has come for those who are killing us to be dealt with, man. And they're killing us with impunity. They know exactly what they're doing. All the, TNB, and I don't know what TNB, and he said it's Israel versus everybody. You're right. You are absolutely on point. T. Miles, you pulled a scripture out of Ezekiel. Good scripture. See, I'm also paying attention to who's talking. And the bottom line, look, we cannot go on like this. And again, it's not helping that our so-called black leaders, from a political standpoint, the clergy, and on every other front, are not saying anything about this. Here it is, you got to come to independent black media shows like Lion's Den, where the algorithm is being messed with, okay, to get your much needed information and everything else. Because we dedicate ourselves, take time out of our lives to dedicate ourselves to getting this information to you. Because our lives are literally depending upon it. See, when I'm looking at other social media stations, you got the Charlie Kirks, the Ben Shapiro's, you have all these, the Federalist Papers, and all these other right-wing, extremist, and bigoted racist media sites constantly barraging us with bald-faced lies about Black people in particular. That's a problem. When you see now every other nation, since this scum Joe Biden became the president, then again, wait a minute. In truth, is Joe Biden actually the president, or are we dealing with a third term of Barack Obama on the low? I'm going to go with, we dealing with a third term of Barack Obama, with Joe Biden being the figurehead. And since this third term of Barack Obama, who I call the Black Damian Thorne, we're seeing a clear picture by way of using the Democrats as the main catalyst. We talking about, for years we've been talking about the Republicans being the problem. Man, our main adversary has been the damn Democrats. And since this Barack Obama third term, look at what's been happening. Ukraine getting papered up. Afghanistan got papered up. All these migrants, or what we now know to be invaders, are all getting papered up. But in the meantime, and in between time, who's not getting money and reparations? And matter of fact, all we getting are our resources taken from us and being given to damn invaders. Black folk. Us. Huh? From Brandon Johnson in damn Chicago, the mayor, to the mayor of New York, Eric damn Adams, and all the rest of these other Democratic mayors, following and goose-stepping to Joe Biden or Barack Obama, third term, Democrats ransacking and destroying us nonstop. And I'm going to say it just like that. I'm not going to mince words here. As of yesterday, today's Thursday, as of Wednesday, yesterday, guess what, you all? The United States of America just rolled up a $93.5 billion economic package to give to, drumroll please, that's right, Ukraine and now Taiwan are going to get a piece of that money. As of yesterday. But all we get is a goddamn task force. All we get are commissions on if we're going to get reparations. Man, don't you see what's happening? Do you not see what's happening? All this is damn deliberate. Everybody getting money, but all we get are goddamn commissions and task force. Okay? This is why when we come here on the Lions Den, whether we know, well, hold up. I want to say this crystal clear. Now more than ever, all of us out here got to wake up and smell that proverbial coffee. Because it's clear to me that all these other nations are going to do everything in their power to keep the children of Israel from reascending to our rightful place on this planet. And we can no longer sing, dance, beg, or appease anybody. We got to take this, man. We got to take it. There is no other way. Go ahead, brother.
Like I said before, man, look, it's a call to the Father, man, to do something drastic. I want judgment laid upon this goddamn planet, on the nations. I want you to unleash them forces on this earth, man. It's a damn shame that we done built this effing damn kingdom here, and these little punks don't want to give us nothing, but you'll bring over some damn illegals and get them millions, free housing, free food stamps, all this. Ain't done nothing for your ass, man. How much more we gotta keep dying in this country, in the world, for the Most High to step to the plate up and start bashing some damn heads in? That's what I want them to do. Anybody that's laying his hand upon the apple of his eye, I want him to crush him like you crush ice. You understand? That's what I want. Because I'm tired of hearing the same old damn stories about this and that. Cops, racist ass cops, shooting our people down and they got their hands up. Ain't got a weapon in their hand and they get shot down. All these stories about these black women getting murdered over there in Africa and over here in America and in South America. Wherever we at, something happening. I'm tired of hearing it and I'm tired of talking about it. I want to do something about it and I'm tired of all the way. It's time for him to step up to the plate and come to the aid of us that's crying the blues. You hear me? We're the one praying to you for you to do something. We already know our people ain't man and woman enough to say we done you wrong, but damn it, I'll tell them, I'll say it for them if it have to come to that. I'll say it for them. We did you wrong, but now that we know they did you wrong, now it's time for you to come for us and get us the hell out of here. You don't let these damn heathens rule too goddamn long, and they don't went to their damn head, and we know damn well they ain't gonna give up their power, so you're gonna have to take it from their ass, man. Just like you're gonna have to take your people from off that chain that they got around our neck. You're gonna have to take us away from this. Point blank period, man. There ain't no more to talk. Let's get it on. Let's go. Bring the fire, bring the heat. Put the fear in these people. If you touch my people, I'm going to touch your ass. That's what I want you to do. Because it ain't no damn, it's a damn shame what the hell is going on in this world. I don't accept no bullshit that I see here, man. I don't give a damn what this government say. I don't got to accept what you want, what you say. I ain't got to accept no damn sweethearts, a freak, just because you say so. That's what's wrong with this goddamn world now. There ain't no morals no more. Anybody on this earth just accept whatever they tell them. Whatever they leaders tell them, you accept it like it's normal. No, it ain't normal, man. Now it's time. It's a call to the Almighty to step up to the plate and start crushing people who doing this harm to his people. That's what I want done.
Yo, to Blizzak, Blizzak, we're not saying that all Africans have a beef with us as a people, but we cannot ignore the events that are happening to Black American women now that this is coming to the surface. We certainly can't ignore the tribes that do have a beef with us. We certainly can't ignore the death toll, because that's way too many that's happening. And then it's bad enough that we have enough going on here in America. We don't want nobody else adding their unwanted 2 and 3 cents. So no, we're not saying that all Africans have beef with us Blizzak, but we're not going to ignore the ones who do. Our lives literally depend on us now. Being able to see things for what they are. Our lives are literally depending on us making sure our vision ain't blurry. And Yeshayada, myself, along with the lioness, Lady Karima, our vision ain't blurry. And that's why we're bringing you this presentation. Because nobody else is very few voices that are out here standing as champions in this cesspool of a world that we're living in. And here it is, everybody 100 miles and gunning for us, literally. Like I said, to see just yesterday a $93.5 billion economic package has just been signed out and sent out to Ukraine. Now this brings it to the total that Ukraine got 127 billion just about back in last July. $127 billion, not to mention the $600 million plus that Joe Biden set aside for Ukraine to get any Ukrainian that want to come here to America to escape the supposed war that's going on over there. Well, he set aside $600 million in benefits of EBT and Social Security. Now, they didn't pay a dime in this Social Security system whatsoever, but they're getting those benefits. Meanwhile, you got homeless Black folk all
Homeless people, period.
States. You got Black folk losing their damn proverbial shirts. Meanwhile, you got the Ukrainians getting money. All these invaders, they're not no freaking damn immigrants. They're damn invaders getting papered up, getting $10,000 in housing vouchers. Okay. And now they just passed here in New York. They're going to be getting $1,000 or better. Okay, facing. And all we get is a task force. Some of these old-time donkey Clyburns and all the rest of them donkey bunch trying to convince you to go vote Democrat. Rolling Democratic who will turn a blind eye. They're not talking about what is going on. They're not talking about all these anybody who so-called Black American or Democrat anytime, any place, any because showing more so than Republicans. I'm gonna have to just say it. I'm not about Donald Trump or whatever. Man, for all I done myself tell you to go back to he signed into law under Barack Obama's administration, the NDAA. We want you to read for yourself. These killer cops out here doing what they open Barack Obama, a 2013, I, Barack Obama, do now bequeathed and bestow full and sweeping powers to the United States of America to be able to arrest, detain, without evidence, anyone they deem to be an enemy of the United States of America. Yo, that opening paragraph alone, let it be known, he just signed away every right and privilege anyone has to taking a stance against anything in this country. He gave full and sweeping powers to the government to be able to arrest and detain, or in some instances now kill. See, these cops, they know what they're doing. There's a reason why Joe Biden, from that policy, when he was the vice president at the time, is a reason why they're not removing qualified immunity from these Gestapo Nazi-ass American police. There's a reason why he's not defunding them and giving them more money. There's a reason why they've been gunning down unarmed black men, women, and children and getting away with it. Or in some instances, they get arrested, like the George Floyd. They don't want to get too out of control. Well, it is out of control, but they don't want to quell any more potential protests. But it's gonna be right by now. The way things are building now, it's about to explode out here. Okay, but my point is, that's why this is all what Barack Obama signed into law under the Homeland Security Act. When you go back to what George W. Bush said when he was the president, that after the whole 9/11 knocking down of the Twin Towers, as they call it, the World Trade Center, he said, and I quote, "Listen, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna choose what's evil or you're gonna be good. You're gonna either be for God or you're gonna be for the devil. But you gotta choose. You're either gonna be for us or against us. And if you are against us, then you are our enemy." And it's been, up till now, all out Gestapo and warfare, most notably on Black Americans. We're not going to pretend that we can't see this. Here it is, you got these damn immigrants now attacking and beating up on United States police officers, and those cops are not shooting them, gunning them down. They're not doing a damn thing. They're not doing nothing. And you're going to tell me this is just something happening in a vacuum? You're going to now tell me that here it is, not only is it happening in America, but also happening in Africa. But wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Not just Africa. Okay, see, there's so much happening. Yo, I want y'all to type in, when you get a chance, Canada and what's happening to Black people in Canada. You got Canadians and everywhere else going blitzkrieg on Black and Black American and Caribbean Black Americans too. That's right. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, y'all. So the question becomes, and I'm with Yeshaya Dog on this now. I'm not praying for anything to be on a kumbaya or integrate. No, I'm asking now for divine justice, man. Because it seems like too many of us, we too afraid to want to call a spade and do what need to be done, which should have been done a long time damn ago. Huh? I'm not going to wait. I'm not willing to wait another 400 goddamn years for anybody to decide they're going to do right by me and my people today. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not singing no "We Shall Over" goddamn come, because we ain't overcoming shit. I don't normally cuss here, but yo, I'm sick of it, man. And we got all these knee-jerk traitorous scum among our own people who keep dropping us into the meat grinder.
I ain't singing no "We Are the World," bruh.
No, I'm not doing that either, man. We're not doing that either here. So, yo, Blizzak, nah, all Africans have a beef with us, but every other nation and every other people do seem to have a beef with us, bro. And we can't ignore that. You sure that you got something you want to say?
No, keep going.
Okay, timing is everything. I see you.
Yeah, I was eating. So yeah, I'm free now. I can talk.
You snacking?
Of course, man. Shoot. Now, all I'm saying is, look, man, talk time is up, man. Either you gonna unleash these mighty angels on this land, on this earth. That's what I want. I want these nations to be scared to death, man. I want them to be scared so much if they put a finger on your people, man, they know that they gonna receive death. That's what I want. We already know the deal with our people, man, that they not gonna repent or try to repent because they don't know what the hell to repent for. But we here on this panel, we'll take up the slack for those that don't want to. We calling for you now, because you know what's going down. You got people looking all over this earth. What the hell is going down? And you seeing how our people are getting murdered, the women, the men, the children. Time for this shit to stop. It's time to unleash that fire on their ass, bro. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's time to unleash the fire on the heathen, man. Because they got it coming to their ass, bro.
Right.
You hear me?
Okay. Hey, yo, plus V, I see you. I see you, but Blizzak, hold up, man. You will leave my man Jesse Lee Peterson alone. I like the Super Troll. How you know I like Jesse Lee Peterson? I like Jesse Lee. You know what? Some of y'all out there, y'all misunderstand the notorious JLP. Jesse Lee Peterson is a Super Troll. I like Jesse Lee Peterson. I've been watching Jesse Lee Peterson since I was a kid.
I like him too. I like to smack him in the mouth.
Coming from, and place in my heart. He inspires me.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I like Jesse Lee Peterson. I like to smack him in the mouth, man, because I'm tired of coons like him, man. Okay? Listen, I ain't gonna coon for the white man under no circumstances. You understand? I don't need that money that bad, man, to be a coon. That's disrespectful for the Most High, bro. Okay? Here you is a so-called black man, a man of strength, and you cooning for $1. You being a white man's personal bitch for some shekels. We ain't gonna go no damn where with a coon in this world, bro. If it was up to me, I'd take out all the coons even the coons that's in this walk. And we know who they is too. We got coons in this walk, but they playing like they with the Father, and they a coon because they sold out. I can name names on this program. Hell, I'm going to just name them. Your Hunter of ISUPK, coon, sold out. Nate, Nathaniel 7, or Nathaniel Alagaz, I know him, and Malachi know him. He sold out. Coon. Tahar, coon. Zabak, coon. All of these niggas, coons. Because they took the bag. You understand? It's about waiting for the Most High to return. It's about waiting for the Most High to give you that reward, man. You got to patiently wait. He said, here's the patience of the saints. Okay? What the hell you think we waiting on, man? Huh? This is a nation coming up, man. This ain't no one ideology or one man running the whole show. This is about us coming up. I want everybody on this panel to come up. I want everybody that's watching this stream to come up, man. I'm not just thinking about my damn self, but we got some selfish ass niggas among our people, man, that don't give a damn about nobody but they self. And we can't get nowhere with people that think like that. So they ass got to be moved out the way. Yashar, go ahead, man. If you got something to say, dude. Bruh. Yeah, Karima, you got something? Now, until somebody else want to speak, I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat if y'all think what I'm saying is correct, that we sick of coons, we sick of all the BS that's going on, and we need the Almighty to step to the plate and start defending us. Put a 1 in the chat.
Hey, Shalom, my bad, man. I'm over in a job. I'm working. I'm listening to y'all. I'm just had y'all on mute.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I come strong, a little hard, but sometimes it's needed because you got to understand what world we living in.
Yeah, I don't disagree with nothing y'all was saying. I was just, listening in, but I'm working. I didn't want to
no doubt.
I want to mess up the video with the background noise.
No doubt. Go ahead, man. Take care of that. But you gotta understand what world you living in. This world was not created to love you. It was created to keep you oppressed and take away from you. The nations know that rule the world, man. They know who the hell they got over here. And they know what we, the people scattered throughout the 4 corners of this earth. They know who that. So they saying, well, God put us in their hands. We should just do what we please and abuse them. I was watching some of Django last night. There was a scene in there, man, where they showed a black man being tied up in the cracker. Leonardo DiCaprio ordered the man to be killed, and they had some dogs rip this man in pieces. Now I'm asking a question here, man. Is that still really happening to this day? Are we really still suffering the same atrocities that we suffered before? That's why I keep going hard all the time, and I be saying to the Most High, yo, you need to do something about this. I mean, really, man. I mean, people been playing with you, bro. They've been thinking you is a joke. Nobody ain't saying that this man don't have the power, because he do. This man got the power to shut down all life on earth. That's power, which no man on this earth got, but he got it. They got it up there. I want something done, and I want something done soon, because I want the world to be on their heels, man. I want you to be on the heels of all nations, man. You understand? We still your people, even though we screwed you over. We messed up. We still your people who you claim and say you love in that book, man. And anything you love, you're supposed to redeem, save, and uplift, and come to their aid when they need you. So it's time. You have to come to the aid of our people, man, throughout the four corners of the earth. And the reason why I say that is, you need to come to the aid of our people that's following these Israelite cults and save them from these men and the atrocities and lies that these men are doing to them and leading these people into outer darkness. You need to save them from that. Okay? Because no man on this earth got the right to claim to be a Messiah when he don't have the power that was ordained from the Most High. You got all these different niggas claiming that they the Messiah, Yah Jew, Yah King Yahweh, and some other clowns. And our people, you so damn dumb and stupid, you fall for any goddamn thing. I don't fall for none of that shit because I know it's bullshit from the jump. If there was a man on this earth that was the true Messiah, God damn it, this kingdom would have been taken down already. And your ass would have been taken out of this kingdom already. You understand that? Ain't nobody down here. Ain't no man of flesh and blood can deliver our people out this goddamn captivity, because he ain't the reason why you in this goddamn captivity. You in the reason you in this captivity? Your forefathers and mamas disobeyed the Lord back in the day. And he put the nations all over you, on you. That's what he did. Now it's time to recognize that. This back to Africa bullshit, man, y'all can keep that shit, man. I ain't trying to build with a people like them that don't got no love in their heart for me. All right? Just because they got the look don't mean they you. You feel me? That don't mean they us. But it's time for you black men and women in America, learn the truth, who you are, so you can go to the next place you need to go, which is the Lord's house, the Lord's sanctuary, the place the Lord loves, that little spot that's in the northeast part of Africa, which is called Israel. That's where you need to go. Understand one thing. Why you are going through what you're going through, your disobedience got you where you are today, man. But your obedience will get you out of the situation that you put yourself in. If you surrender, that go for me and everybody on the panel here listening and everybody listening, man. You got to come back. Coming back, that go for me, excluded. Karima, Yashar, Malachi, whoever among our people that listen, you got to come out. Home. Home is where your heart's supposed to be. You dig? You need to ask the Lord to change your heart. That go for me. I get pissed and angry and I come at him real hard, man, because I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm sick of my people being slayed in this country and the world, man. And I can't do a damn thing about it, man. You think that shit don't make me upset? I'm pissed when I hear shit like that. I heard these stories about these black women getting killed over there in Gambia and shit, and other parts of Africa. Hell, in America too. Caribbean, South America, Central America, hell, maybe even Europe. It's time. Listen, man, on the real, it's time to man the F up, you men. And it's time for you women to women up and be who you supposed to be, and the man to be who he's supposed to be. If a man start doing what his ass supposed to do, then you gonna start doing what you goddamn supposed to do. You understand? If you a man, don't play with these goddamn women. Don't play no games with them, man. You understand? Be real with them. And treat them like they supposed to be treated. And you women treat the men how they supposed to be treated. But only if he living up to the standards of what God told that man to do. And then he teach it to you, and you live by it as well. You understand? Don't get caught up in the glamour of this world, because this world is nothing but darkness. This world is headed for destruction. It's time y'all need to see that. You understand? All I want for my people to do is stop the bullshit with each other, man. It don't matter where you from in America. I'm dealing with America right now. I don't give a damn if you're from California. You ain't got no business having no beef with no brothers and sisters from New York, and we ain't got no problem. We shouldn't have no beef with you that you out in LA or San Francisco, wherever. Or wherever you are located in this country, we shouldn't have no goddamn beef with each other, because we all going through the same goddamn oppression wherever we are in this country. All 50 goddamn states, you being oppressed by white supremacy. So what's the problem? Our people coming over here from the islands, man. Oh yeah, you're nothing but a Yankee boy, you know. But you bring your ass over here, though. You ain't fought for nothing, but you reap the benefits of what we over here fought for to make it possible for your ass to get your ass over here. You niggas need to wake up, too. You hear me? And if our people that's still in Africa, you niggas need to wake up, too. And understand we all fighting the same goddamn fight. You know who that is? So-called white supremacy, the domination of the white man that dominates and rules the world. We all fighting against that. So nigga, look in the mirror, damn it, and stop the bullshit with your own. Time to work together. That's what time it is. And I'm gonna tell some of these men, if you got multiple women, nigga, you better take care of every goddamn one of them. Don't put that burden on these women that they supposed to take care of your raggedy musty ass, nigga. You supposed to take care of them. But if you can't afford to play, then get out the game. You dig it? All I'm gonna say it is again, man. Everything that's happening in America and the world should be a wake-up call to all of us here. We got no time to be jiving and playing no more. It's time to get real. It's time it's going to get serious. And if you're going to be in it, you got to be in it to win it. Because if you're not, you're going to lose. All I'm going to say one more thing, and we're going to cut this show. And it was good that we came on here and talked about this topic, because it's something that we need to talk about. And I'm going to say this too. You got a lot of black women that got issues with black men. You got a lot of black men that got issues with black women. But my thing with both of you is, why don't y'all stop the bullshit and work together, man? Come together. Stop trying to be a career woman. Stop trying to be a woman of this world, a feminist, and all this other BS. Talking about you don't need no damn man. Your women getting killed in this goddamn place. You need somebody to protect you. Whether you in Africa or over here or over there. Europe, wherever. Get this mindset out your mind that you don't need a man. Because what you need, a woman? If you need a woman, It can only be one thing, which you are. And you know what that is. We ain't got no time to jive around no more, man. It's time to get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get that fire rolling. Let's move this kingdom out the way. Let's go. And I'm going to tell you it again, man. Hey, I want the best for my people. Even though sometimes I could say it on the real truth, my people get on my damn last nerves. Because I see this stupidity in our people. And they fight and argue over the dumbest of things. Dumbest of things they argue and fight over. Let's walk together. Let's think in the same mind and let's work it out. And I bet you if we live by that principle, things will change overnight. He said, if my people would return unto me, that means surrender, submit to the ordinances of his word. I bet you, he said, overnight, I would overthrow your enemies. Overnight. You know who holding it back? We holding it back. That's who holding it back, us. It's time for us to get it together, man, and stop this playing games, man. The men need to stop playing games. Stop playing games with women and stop playing the game with your brothers. You women, stop playing with other women, the game with them, and stop playing the game with the men. And if you claim to be a black leader, then lead. Don't promise something that your ass can't keep. If you know you can't keep it, don't say it. So with that, we're going to say thank you, all of you, for coming into the Lions Den today. This was a show that I came up with about 2 hours ago. And I said to Karima, let's talk. We need to put this on and talk about it. And it was a good show. And I want y'all to subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends, tell your family members. The Lions Den is where it's at. You want real talk that's going to really enlighten you, you need to come here because this is the place. So with that, we're going to shut it down. Karima, you there? Karima. Karima, you there?
She wants to put us on.
Yeah, I know she got that mute on. But yeah, so I said in this matter, look, man, you got some people that don't believe or come in this on the Lions Den that don't believe in the word Bible, so to speak. You got some people come in here and say that the word is a comic book, it's not real, it's not accurate. What is accurate is that we are under the nations. That's accurate. That's accurate. You are a modern day slave. Maybe not the slave of old, but you're still a slave. When you are under the control of another nation, that's a slave. You understand? And that's what I'm seeing right now with us. I'm seeing us being controlled by these other nations, man. It's not a coincidence of why they're bringing over these people. They're trying to replace you. Trying to replace you. America said, we don't need your black behind no more. We got these people here. We'll bring them in, hook them up. Me and Hashar live here in New York. They putting these people up in lavish hotels here in New York. The Roosevelt Hotel, I was just by there about a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago. It's $250 a night. They stand in the top floors that nobody don't use. $250 a night. 4 nights, that's a G. If you stayed in that hotel for 7 days, that's $1,750. And they staying there every day. You got people that's homeless in the streets of America, veterans, people that fought wars. Vietnam. I'm gonna use Vietnam and the Gulf War and all of that, because people that fought in Korea and World War II, they most likely dead. They on the streets. How about get them people off the streets and put them up in them hotels who did something for this damn kingdom here? You're gonna bring over people who ain't done shit for you and give them millions of dollars, EBT, so they can get free food, and millions, and they ain't done a goddamn thing for you. This kingdom need to go. And I'm telling our people, stop supporting. Stop supporting all these fake ass leaders jumping up amongst our people, claiming that they gonna do this and they gonna do that. And they ain't gonna do a damn thing but bullshit you like they always have. That's what time it is. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna say thank y'all for listening and coming to this and watching the screen. It's been a pleasure, and we will be back. So Karima, we're gonna shut it down, if you can hear me.
You said what?
I said I'm gonna shut it down if you can hear me.
Okay, yeah, I'm back. I'm doing laundry.
No doubt.
But yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
So yeah, we
thanks
said
for tuning in, y'all. Please hit the like.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking to the people. How y'all doing today? I hope you enjoyed the information that was presented in front of you, or what we were speaking on. Please hit the like, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. But yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
So with that, I'm gonna say everybody have a great rest of the day and night. And I hope you listened and learned some things today that you take to heart, and it changes your life. So we're gonna say shalom and peace to the worldwide fam. Shalom.
Shalom.
I'll praise you, Most High. Yeah, that sound good, y'all. Hello. What we doing?
Hey, cook that up, Khalid.
We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt the city's how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt the city's how we live. Look here, homie, be still. They said you got the call, they trying to blackball you. Play what they own, bro. You can't blackball a boss. The whole world, they hate is right here. The way you hate your neighbor, might as well pull the trigger on yourself. You know we get excited by the smoke. Every day we catching flesh. Say my treasure stored in heaven, we gon' blow the rest. They disrespected and we check. The bank that causing kept it still. They asking others about my business, but I ain't got no instant miss. See, I still deal with ops direct. Cause your person don't mean you respect. Your outlet don't get no credit if the ox ain't in it. Money answer all things and you got all these questions. playing Vic. Look, I employ slavery. If you broke, just say it. Yeah, them crews in the hood, Jews in the hood. I caught them clues, now I'm good. I broke it down, he understood my all to you. Filtered through, you found a few, I'm good. We what we sold, this here exclusive. They like, hey, folk, look what you doing. We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. Most I told me, be still, give a room to work. Know my movie work. Your faith ain't good, don't put the work in. In the spirit flexing, that my day job. Getting the mode out my own, I don't know what they are. Before I got the blueprint, and I'm too legit to quit. Let it spark in the dark, be a light, got it lit. Trying to map my movement, got my haters pondering. The odds set the questionnaire, they wanna know if you still lit. It hit different, you authentic, a lot of odds pretending. We do it for the Lord, got my own motion, who are you to judge? Put most high first, none above. Tech in the spirit, we locked in, they'll come against your plot. You know Judas said, yeah, we spit them scripts, they barely now. Came on slave ships, then you not black. You know they tell you everything. Isaiah 30:20, yeah, we bad. You see what happened when they tried to rail the train up off the track. False witness, hypocrite. We throw shots back, now they feel heat. Must go get it. We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. Getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still.